This is at Common Dreams website. It says here, with heartfelt thanks to Trump and the Republicans, we can soon expect that the mainstream press and Facebook will allow us to stop bleeping out those three letters from the F word, UCK, right? They should have added, with heartfelt thanks to Trump and the Republicans and Mike Malloy, since I use it so much on this program. It goes on to say that it's nasty and unfair to say that Trump and the Republicans have accomplished nothing when they have actually brought about a revolution in our language. They have. They escorted the F word out of the ignominious shadows and given it mainstream respectability. Hey, what about me? I mean, come on. What have I been doing here, huh? Of course, we have all called the most uninformed president in American history a moron. That's obvious. But it lacks punch. It took the Republican Secretary of State, Rex Tillerson, to add the powerful modifier. In front of a number of witnesses, he pronounced Trump a fucking moron. Perfect. When Trump said in the Rose Garden that Obama ignored the families of fallen American servicemen and women, a former Democratic White House official tweeted, "That's a fucking lie." There's no other way to say it. Which, of course, is one of the reasons I have such liberal, pardon the pun, use of the F word. Give former Vice President Joe Biden credit. When the Republicans failed to defeat the Affordable Care Act, which would give health care coverage to millions of poor people, just as they failed to scuttle Social Security in the 1930s, and they failed to destroy Medicare and Medicaid in the 1960s, and they're still trying to fuck up Medicare and Medicaid, Joe Biden pronounced it audibly in the Rose Garden. Do you remember that? You stand there next to Obama, and he called it it's a big fucking deal. And the camera and the microphones picked it up. This is liberating for Republicans also. The platform of the Republican Party is a long, tedious document. That's why nobody reads it. Now, with the new linguistic freedom that they have brought us, the platform can be reduced to just three words. Fuck the poor. That's all it ever was anyway, Republican platform. And soon, can't wait for this, we'll hear preachers spicing up their sermons with the attention-grabbing F word. That'll wake up people in the pews, right? No other word has that emphatic power. That's true. Is it because of the F and the K? I don't know. So, with heartfelt thanks to Trump and the Republicans, we can soon expect that the mainstream press will allow us to stop bleeping out those three letters from the F word. We will be free to write it and say it with gusto, and that will truly be a big fucking deal. You know what I'm saying? That is the accomplishment, the major accomplishment by Trump and the Republicans, although it does kind of irritate me just a little bit because God knows I've made my contribution to the Anglo-Saxon, or the use of the Anglo-Saxon word fuck ever since I have been off terrestrial radio and strictly on the internet. It's amazing how much power four letters can have, right? Jeez. There's another four-letter word, too, that begins with a C that Trump has used, which I don't like to use because it is not nonspecific. It is specific. That's the word that starts with a C and ends with a T. Four letters. Excuse me?
I thought it ended with a K.
Huh?
I thought it ended with a K.
You thought it ended with a K?
Started with a C
What word is that?
Cock?
No, that's not what we're talking about.
I know.
My producer is getting a little loosey-goosey in there. But no, I would like to get some credit for liberating the F word. No, I really would, because I don't think there's anybody else that's on webcasting that started from a respectable position like I did who uses the F word to the extent that I do. I've run out of words. I've run out of words that have the, well, just like the article said, the emphatic power that I feel is necessary to describe this crazy son of a bitch in the White House and what he's doing to destroy the country. And his minions, all these crazy fuckers like Bannon, the guy with the red nose. What is this guy? What is Bannon? Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer imitation? You ever see him on television? Honk. What's that from? Too much gin? I think it is. I think he's a gin guzzler. And gin will eat your goddamn liver out a lot quicker than normal alcoholic beverages. So it has to be, Bannon has to be a gin addict. Look at him. Next time you see him on television, look at his schnoz. I mean, wah, there it is. Red. Oh, and by the way, I just got a tweet from CNN. A federal judge in Hawaii blocks the latest version of President Trump's travel ban the day before it was to take effect. Government by the courts here in the age of Trump, right? Let me see what it says here. The story is breaking and will be updated. Oh, I see. All they have is the headline.